Good morning, chicks and chickens. Welcome back to Old Man Farm. My name is Sid as always. Go ahead and check our fortune. Don't believe it's going to matter today, and that's good because they are very displeased. I'm not going to lie, up until about 5 minutes ago, so was I. Oh, what do we got here? Hey, I found this in a drawer somewhere. I thought you could use it. Pam. A beer. Thanks. I'll pawn it off on some other person and generate some love points. But yeah, I sat down to record. Full disclosure, it's fairly late the night before this is going to release, and I sat down to record, and there was a Steam update, whatever, fine, there's a Steam update every day, and it was just tanking my frame rate when I tried to record. I was getting like 5 FPS, so I just spent the better part of an hour trying to troubleshoot that and figure that out. But now we're back, ready to bumble our way through another day. I've got my coffee, black, the way I like it, because I like my coffee like I like my men, ground up and in the freezer. Anyway, what? Okay, what are we doing today? We are going to check on, well, we're going to need some water first, but I think we're going to check on, I want to see how much wood and stone we have, and see what we're light on, and we're gonna work on that, work towards getting our deluxe coopity poop, because I want to get some rabbits, and equally as important as getting the rabbits, I want to get this coop, because then we can move on to getting a barn, because that's due to the poll we did very early on. There was, the coop is what ended up winning. So we want to get that completely upgraded before moving on to the other livestock. So, all in good time. Let's see, I'm guessing Henrietta. It's barbecue. The one time I don't think it's barbecue. There's Pecky, obviously. Whoa. Because Pecky's... Oh, well, I guess not anymore. We actually are going to have some other white chickens. We got Sugar, Elmeretta. There's Lil Peep bringing up the rear. Who we got? Normal Peep. Toffee. And... yeah, here we go. Alright. Oh, we got a duck feather! That's awesome. I think we need that for a community center bundle, do we not? I believe we do. And I think that is a sign that our chickens are starting to trust us a little more. I believe that's... you only get that after a certain number of hearts with them. I think. It's sort of the equivalent of getting large eggs from your chickens. And then the very fun thing is when you get rabbits, they the way they show they love you is by apparently cutting off their own feet, attaching it to a keychain, and giving it to you. So... What do you mean I can't place furniture there? That's bogus. We'll place it inside then. Put it right here in the window. Get some of that sun. It is a sunflower. Right? Or are they daffodils or something? I don't even know. I think of them as a sunflower. Now, let's check our resources. We are looking at 324 stone. I believe that is enough. We need the wood, though. We're going to have to focus on that. Now, I do want to check something. Yes, this construction bundle. We are very close to being able to complete that. I'm not going to do it just yet, because until we have the Winter Forage bundle, that's not really a big deal. You know what I mean? So, not worried about that quite yet, but it will be... Speak of the devil, there's one of those rabbit's feet. But we will get moving on that soon. Okay, and yeah, we do need to take a duck feather. So... we're going to focus on getting some trees chopped and pop over to the community center at some point. And you know what else? What did I do with that pink cake? I'm pretty sure that that is a loved item by Sophia. However, yeah, there it is. But here's the thing. I want to keep that because I do believe it is loved. I want to hold on to that because I believe... we haven't seen her birthday yet, so I'm going to assume she's a winter baby, like me. And we're gonna give it to her on her birthday to get maximum, smooching points. I guess. I don't know. Yeah, hearts are now smooching points. It's canon. Going with it. So we might pop down and actually do some of our tree chopping down there so that we can work towards going towards her house. That's a stupid way to say that sentence, but you get what I mean. I'll stay away from Marnie's direct area. I don't want to chop down all of her. I don't want to blow up her spot, you know what I mean? But yeah, so we'll do some tree chopping on our way down. We'll go by Sophia's house, and then we'll swoop back up home and grab the things to go to the community center, and we'll swing by there. Speaking of tree chopping, I have been playing another game a lot lately. It's been keeping me up pretty late at night. It's called Vintage Story, and at first glance, it just looks like a Minecraft clone, which I have not played Minecraft in, oh my god, years. I'm sure if I logged onto Minecraft now, I would have literally zero clue of what is going on. Anyway, but many years ago, I'm talking like in the realm of 10 years ago or so when I did play Minecraft, there was a mod called Terra Firma, I believe, and it was essentially, it tried to replicate a more realistic like age progression, you know, like starting with Stone Age to, Bronze Age to Iron Age. You actually have to go through and like make clay pottery, and you have to fire it, and it's there's all those kind of things. So this it looks like whoever made this game was really into that mod, because it's has a far more like slant towards realism in that way. It does look like Minecraft. It's blocky, it's voxel, but I've been having a lot of fun with it. Hey, what's going on? Cindersap Forest Cindersap Forest is pretty this time of season. It's one of the reasons I choose to live out here, cultivating my land. You do have a choice spot, man. Have a nice day, farmer. Tell you what, why don't you have a beer day? Now this is something I really love. Thank you. You're welcome. You're my good friend. Whoa! I almost shot the tree with a crossbow. Yeah. Don't get me wrong, I am a little bummed that, what is his name? Andy. I almost called him Jeff. I'm a little bummed that Andy is not a marriage candidate, but that's okay. At this point, I think last time the community spoke up about it, we were still leaning between Shane and Sophia. Which again, when it comes time, we will do a proper... Oh! Here we go. We'll do a proper poll. Let me get a drink of my bean water. Hey, you seem a bit out of it. Is everything okay, Boo? Oh god, everyone's calling each other Boo. Sorry, I'm just trailing off in thought. You said the doctor prescribed you new medicine. Is it helping with... Yeah, it helps. Hey, you'll get through this. I'll visit you 100 times if that's what it takes. Here we come. Bunch of dots. Oh, well, she ended with a smile. That's good. You always know how to cheer me up. She's not smiling at us, though. That's very important, because I'm about to ruin her mood. Who's that guy? You just talked to me like 2 days ago. Oh, that's Sid, the new farm I told you about. Hello. Nice to meet you, Sid. I'm Scarlett, a friend of this dork. Getting into the farming business, it's tough work. I live in Grampleton with my papa. He's over at Marnie's with the truck loading up a bunch of milk and wool. We met during a cosplay meetup. Grampleton is kind of far away. I really appreciate when she visits. Shoot, I should run back. He's probably just about done by now. Oh, okay. Text me later? For sure, I'll send you something funny. It's gonna be a cat meme. It was nice meeting you, Sid. Bye, Boo. Bye, Scarlett. It's nice to, I guess, properly meet you. Now that you're not whispering in the vines. Hey. Did you hear anything we were talking about? I ain't been dropping no Eve, sir. You know what? I like to be honest, but I have a feeling that she's being prescribed something for either depression or anxiety. And although I am not squeamish about telling people my medical history, I feel like it's the nice thing to wait until they bring it up to you. So I'm going to say, you know what? I heard nothing. Can always come clean later when we're more friendly, right? If you did, please keep it to yourself. Oh, God. Did we pick the wrong thing? Hope not. Well, I think my logic was sound. Whether or not it actually worked out, who knows. Hey, Scarlett, you're still here. Sophia and I ate a bunch of waffles this morning for breakfast. Knowing her, we're going to have Grampleton orange chicken for dinner. Oh, so she likes orange chicken and waffles. Note that down. Hey, sorry about earlier. I just have a lot of feelings. So you met Scarlett. She doesn't visit often. We usually call each other or text. And you don't like any of the things I brought you again. This is difficult. She is by far the most difficult person to gift. Well, you like waffles, and I brought you maple syrup, so... You're sweet, thanks. Ugh, Pool's collar. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, well, it didn't hurt us. Oh, God. Well, we tried, right? I'm trying here. So I think we're good on wood, but I'm going to go ahead and chop a few more things down so that, you know, I mean, we may as well, right? Actually, no, we're getting low on energy. We'll chop down on our farm, but I want to go ahead and get the community center dealt with. Dealt with like it's a huge burden. And I think we're going to set up a bit of a tree farm on the backside of our farm plot, because I don't remember if tree growth slows down in the winter. I don't remember, but we're going to go ahead and just get some pine cones planted, and we'll see what happens. Possibly. And no, I'm not doing this in any semblance of an order. I'm sorry if that bothers you. I have this thing where I just really like... I don't know, I like trees to be out of order. I don't like nice orderly rows. Now, in an orchard, that's different, because that's very clearly man-made, you know, and that's sort of the point of it. An orchard is meant to be walked through and enjoyed and things like that. But for actual just trees, I don't want it to look thought out. I'm going to visit Sophia tomorrow at her vineyard. Hey, Victor, while I'm there, I'll pick up some more of her iridium quality wine. It's one of my mother's favorites. You stay away from our girl, who is possibly not our girl, because we might be going for shade. You calm down, Victor, there, Casanova. What's going on, Mario? Blech, I don't feel like working tomorrow. Oh, she works tomorrow. Well, if I remember, maybe we'll go by the hospital, the clinic, whatever it's called, and we'll give old Mario a visit. What, Honk? Honk is sitting next to me, and she's shuffling. She has a discomfort. Okay, what do we need? We need aquamarine and red cabbage. Now, red cabbage, I believe we cannot get until next year. That does not... You can't get the seeds until year 2, I believe. Feel free to correct me if I'm wrong. So, Sid, you're a big old dum-dum. But I believe that's where we're sitting with that. Hey, Robin. Thanks, this is really nice. Yeah, well, you're really nice. And I like your hair. When we first moved here, we had it rough out in the trailer. And oh, wait, let me try that again. When we first moved here, we had to rough it out in a trailer until I could get a house finished. Demetrius had a separate trailer for his lab. That's probably a good idea. I lived in a trailer once when I was younger. It was not a great time. Not that all trailer parks are horrible, but mine specifically was horrible. Oh, he's sleeping on the... He's just sleeping on the ground. Oh, shit. Okay, we'll leave him alone. We'll leave him alone. I didn't realize. I'm sorry. Well, okay. I guess, maybe we can go see... I know it's late, but let's stop by Susan's house. See what she's doing. I always forget to come up to Emerald Farm. This is not an area of the map I really go to much in my personal game. I love that she has a planter inside. I want that. It's lovely there's a pumpkin patch during the town fair for the tourists. I agree. And that's it. And you don't like blueberry, blackberries, whatever these are. So, okay. Well, it was nice chit-chatting with you. Time to skedoodle. Okay. Oh, and I guess to finish my rant about that vintage story game, I've been having a lot of fun with it, and I was actually thinking of because I keep doing this to myself. I was actually thinking of this would be far down the line, but I was thinking of making. I had an idea for like a series of playing that game, but it's framed in a very different way. It would be kind of more of a narrative let's play where even though there's not a particular story to the game, since it is a sort of sandboxy game, I was gonna, I didn't know if it was like I was a stranded time traveler or I don't know, something. And I was gonna do a partial real life, partial in-game sort of video series, similar to there was a guy like 10, 12 years ago on YouTube that did like a Survivor Man series, but inside of Minecraft. And it was, that's sort of like what was in my head. So, I don't know. That's a lot of work. And oh, there's an owl. Come back. Look at it. Oh, it's a barn owl. That's so cool. Which I'm all about the work for it. It's just I don't know. I don't know if I have the time. It's, I'm already very busy as is with doing this channel. Again, I say that. I don't want that to come across in any way like complaining, because it is not. But, I do spend, oh boy, I don't know, somewhere probably between like, I probably spend about 8 hours a week, maybe more, between getting my setup ready, actually recording, and then the editing, which is usually fairly light, sometimes a little more intensive. And so I probably spend about 8 hours a week on that, which is, not a lot, but when you work a full-time job, it's like adding a whole extra shift, again, which I really enjoy doing. I am not complaining, but just hard to stack in another series on a whole nother channel that I have to operate. It's just a lot. So I don't know if I'm going to get into it or not, but it's been bopping around in my gourd. So maybe. We should make more preserves jars. What do they take? Tell him what he's won. He won. Never using that voice again. Wood, stone, and coal. Let's see. We have to go outside anyway, so we may as well do these first so that we can drop them off. Oh, pickled pumpkin. That looks fancy. I want to see if we have enough stone to justify perhaps making another one. It was 40 stone. Yeah, I think we can justify that. That should be okay. We're only going to make one, though, because I think we need 300 stone for our upgrade, and I don't want to go too hard and deplete us. Oh, by the way, I forgot to take that prismatic shard yesterday to the fair. I'm a moron. I I forgot multiple things. I appreciate the kind words. People telling me it was, oh, good job. Yeah. No, I'm an idiot. It's okay. We can be honest. I don't know how I managed to make it through a day in real life, let alone in Stardew Valley. Anyway, there we go. Let's go ahead and say goodnight to the dogs. Good night, Monroe. We should check our weather, though. Cloudy with gusts of wind. Pretty day. Okay. Good night, Poke Chop. Good night, Ollie. And good night, Jeff. And good night to you. As always, thank you very much for watching. I say it every time, but I do appreciate it. And, yeah, I will talk to you tomorrow. Be good to each other. Good night.